Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Poor Man Trading. Of course, I am Troy, the poor man doing the trading on the stock markets, where I started with just $15 in stock market in September of 2022. Um, Had a bunch of um, learning pains and things that I've decided as I build my program, I wanted to share what I have learned and the mistakes I made to others so they don't do the same thing. Um, Now, what you see on the screen here is Think or Swim from Charles Schwab. This is what I use. You can go use whatever you like. This is just who I trade through. It's not the first company I traded through. There was another company that I started with, but they didn't have live trades. Um, you didn't get as much information through them. So when I built my portfolio up, I was just looking for stocks that would pay dividends, and I was getting I was making money off dividends. But I decided that um, because I couldn't see everything and I didn't know what was going on, I couldn't track my own, um, basically my own stocks that were being purchased and sold. Beyond the fact of, oh, here's the price currently and here's the price you bought it at. Do you want to sell it now or not? I got away from that company. Now, the company did offer me the advantage of not having to buy full shares. That if I wanted to invest in 3M, I can invest $15 into 3M and not purchase an entire share, but a portion of a share. I can't do that with Charles Schwab. Well, you can. There is a program. I won't say that. There is a program they have to buy partial shares for people who are starting small, but I don't do that with them. I am learning how to work the stock market, look the stock market, read it, and develop, a strategy. My strategy is, can I earn 1% or more per week? And I actually got this from a gentleman named James off of his program called the 10-Minute Trader, where he trades in options. And I don't have the kind of money to buy hundreds of shares at a time and trade options. So I started with the little bit of money I brought over here, which was like $224, I think it was, and started trading a couple of weeks ago. This is day 9 of recording and trading. Now, I will say that anybody who finds this and watched yesterday's episode, I made a mistake. And I'm going to tell you what that mistake was. The mistake was as I was going through my list, I think it was the $15 list we were going through, if I'm not mistaken. And I was going through it, and I was like, oh, let me look at this company, and should I buy them or not? And I was going down through here, and there was one that we're like, oh yeah, we should invest in this one, and I passed it up because I was like, well, I'm only in the A's. My brain was thinking, I'm only in the A's. I have an entire list to go through, and I had a moment of, you know, FOMO, fear of missing out. That hey, if I didn't go look at other ones first, I might be missing something down below because I didn't go far enough, and that could end up hurting me. I ended up getting to a stock that was $16 and something. Actually, I think is this it right here? Let's go. Yep, AMX 1658 is what I purchased it at. Right now it's at 1682. Um, so it is going up. So it didn't hurt me, but I made that decision based on the fact that I was early in my list and there might be more opportunities. You should always kind of go with your gut instinct. If something looks good, why talk yourself out of it for something as far as, oh, I'm only in the letter A's. I've got a whole entire list to go through. I might miss something and come back. And that was a mistake I made. Fortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to cost me anything. AMX is at 1681, and I bought it at 1658. Well, let me click on that to keep it up there. I bought it at 1658. Target is 1675. So I could actually sell it right now for a 1% plus mark profit. And this was something I thought about after I did it throughout the day. I was like, man, I probably shouldn't have pulled the trigger on that because I made my call based on the fact that I saw something really good, but decided I hadn't looked at everybody. It's not like I'm hiring people and I need to go look at all the options. That's not that kind of situation. It's if something looks good and you can't find fault for it, as far as the rise and fall and what it looks like it's doing. If all I went off was because the letter of the alphabet it started with, I'm still in the A's. I went to AM. I started at the very top and got down to AM and pulled the trigger. So yeah, that was just one of those things where, for a stupid reason, I didn't follow my instincts, and that's one of those habits that I'm just still trying to break. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the system to go ahead and sell my one share of this. Oh, I got. Yeah, you got to turn off that one. You can't sell stocks you don't own. I've already got that one in there. Now I can tell it to sell it. I think it actually went up a penny too. So there we go. 1684. Somebody was asking, you know, some. I just sold it for 1684. Wow, that was interesting. So come down here. I'm going to say we sold it 16.84. We made a profit of 26 cents off of my $16. Okay, so we're up for the week $1.45. So out of the $227, there was $219.62 invested. Now that I've addressed that issue, we're going to go look at. I figured out also that what I need to do is I need to every day come up here to my monitor tab. See, and this it sold X-ray at 1366 this morning. At 8:37 this morning, which I wasn't on, so I didn't know it. My X-ray was sold at 1366. What that means is it hit the 3%. Yeah, I did that myself. That's where I purchased this. Okay, so right here it sold this X-ray at 1366. X-ray 13.66, 51 cents. It made 3%, and I'm like, it's like, okay, I'm happy with 3%. I'll take a 3% return all day long, all week long, all year long. I will grow my portfolio by 3% per week. You know, if the whole portfolio did that, that'd be great. Because I'm shooting for 1%. So here it is Wednesday, and we've made $1.96 out of our goal of $2.27. Now comes the big kicker: is that this money is now free to reinvest. And the only way I know I have not made it to where to keep that record. So We have invested $12.42 of $45. We got some money to reinvest. So it looks like everything else I still own. So we're just gonna go check them now. What we do is we go to charts. I shrink this one down. I go to my current watch list. BRY. Still not at the mark after the. Nope. Oh, this one is dropping today. I'm not happy about that. Tariff scares and stuff, and market scares. Same thing. This one just dropped today from where it opened. This one's steady. It's trying to get back up to where it was. Oh wow. This one had a jump today. It opened up way high. So, normal investors probably knew something about this company or got some news. Maybe they released, I know there is data coming out this week on a lot of companies about their earnings. This might be one of them. Although I don't see the marker because these little markers here tell us when they report their earnings and stuff, and then what their actual earnings were, and this is their dividends. So this is good news to me. It's coming back up to where I need it to be, so I can free that money up. This one's taking a small drop today, so we'll see how it finishes. It is 11 a.m. I'm actually started this a little early today because I usually get on at 11. Let's make this list long. There we go. Was that it right there? Yeah, okay. Here we go. We're still shooting for this one. This one's dropped. Started high, has dropped. Some people have taken their profit. They got in down there. Unfortunately, I got in up here. So I'm having to wait. People who got in down here are starting to sell off and take their profits. Oh, this one started high and just started dropping. Started at about $4.20 and has been going down and back up and down and back up, but it's still below what it started, so it's red. Red. Okay, so Wednesday. Ooh. Oh, XP. I sold this. Looks like I sold it at the right time too. It's no longer active. Take it out of my list. X-ray. Why is there not a... Okay. X-ray's also gone. Right? I sold that the other day. So that one doesn't need to be in my list. At least not in the active trade list. UWMC. Looking pretty rough. Going back down today. That one's going down. CFFN. Don't think I own this one anymore. CFFN. No, I do not. I can take that out of my watch list. Okay, this one I still own. I got the markers on there. It's not moved today, even though it's done over 1,400,000 share trades. The price is, just bouncing around the same numbers. $2.48. So ICBM. That was the one we just. Nope. That was a $3. I did not put an alert on. Oh yeah, that was brand new purchase. $309. 312 going down. I want to make sure I actually own it. No? Okay. What happened here? Oh, why is it on my, did it not let me purchase this? And ICBM. I have that I bought it. That I bought it for $3. I really need to put dates on here. Okay, see, this is why I keep records, because I gotta go find out what happened. I'll have to look at that later. All these are working, canceled, and those were done. But if it was done prior to more than 24 hours ago, and it's not new, huh? Maybe I sold it and forgot to log it. Am I logged into? Oh, I am. I'm logged into the. Oh, there it is. Three. Yeah, sold it for 309. Three shares yesterday. I just did not. Oh, I didn't delete it. Duh. That's the 27 cents over here. Doors. See? Yeah, I gotta stay on top of this stuff. Okay, don't mind me. Squirrel moment. Well, then that frees up that money. Okay. We don't need this one on my list. Back to the charts. And we just sold this. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on the charts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 here. Oh. So either I'm missing someone or I have another. I know I have DBI twice. Okay, so I have BRY, ACCO, GPMT, GPMT, ASRV. Oh, there they are. They're in red. They're at 230 today. BDN Grant. BDN. Yep, got BDN. I got GRNT and NAT. That was the newest one added. Okay. Over here I have COHN, which I know I have. ARI. ARI. I got them. COHN and ARI together. AFCG. Yep, I got them. They're in red. TCPC. Got them. Okay. UWMC. I have them. AQN. Ooh, they're the ones I might be missing. Did not add them when I purchased them. Make sure I did not sell them. Didn't sell that I sold them. Okay. Somehow they, maybe I delete them. There we go. Yep, I own them. Just I must accidentally delete them off the list. Yeah, that is kind of an easy thing to do. And that's why we do a double. We do the double check. Okay. Now let's see here. We need to. We've got about $10 here to invest, and we've got quite a bit here. I say about. Let's not do the about stuff. I probably should put in a field that will tell me this exactly. If I have $92 into this and I already used up 81.23, I have $10.77 that I can spend on a $5 stock. All right, we're gonna shrink that watch list, expand that watch list, which is our $5 list. We have that many companies that match our criteria. ARKO has been nice to us in the past, but right now it's on a downtrend. Even though it's rising, it's dropping. I don't know how much it's going to drop today. Already on that one's kind of dropped. Okay, this one's way up and past midway in its scale. Pays dividends often, so that's a bonus. But I just don't like that drop it did today. Okay, BBD. Looks like it's on an uprise. Volume is good. At
233. I need 3 cents out of it. I could you could get that, and I could buy about what 4 shares. It's 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. BBD. Nope. No. No. Oop. BSBR. This one's on a steady climb. Nope. 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 Not today. Not today. Not today. Not today. I'm not sure. Nope. 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 No. Not yet. Give it a day. Nope. Nope. Started low, is coming up from today, but it's still lower than yesterday. So weird. Okay. This was dropping in price. Still an increase. It started high for some reason. Give that one a day. Hmm. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of these I actually have them stuck in. Let's go with BBD. Let's go 4 shares of BBD at 233 a share. Oops. Yep. Okay. So BBD 2.33, 4 shares. I want 6 cents. Target is 2.39. Okay. So we're gonna create the alert at 2.39. 12. Add 12 cents to that. No. Wait. It's point to 3.6, not 3.9. I only need 3 cents out of that. Whoops. Got ahead of myself. Take that off. Create. Now what's going to happen is we add 6 cents to that. At 240 it would sell. So 240. Auto sell it. So let me know when it hits 236 so I can decide if I want to sell it or not. If I'm not here and it gets to 240, sell it automatically. Make 3% profit. Alright. Now, yep, out of the $92, we've invested $90.55. This was good. This was good. This one, okay, that group, $45 minus 12.42 We have $32.58 to invest. My sheet says in the $15 group, I should be investing in 3 stocks minimum. So looks like I got to find 2 different stocks to buy to kind of keep the diversification going. You got to be diversified. Close that watch list. Open the 15er. Going up, but drop today. Some profit gathering there. Looks like this one's leveling off. This one's kind of going off. Oh, this one's moving up. Even though it's lower today, it's still on the uptrend. AEO. I own that one. Too high. Okay, for some reason this one opened up way up here and dropped. Too close to the low. Just sold that one. Okay. No history. Not enough trade volume. Volume 100. Yeah, this one needs to be gone. There's a history issue. Okay, this one. APLE. Started high today, just dropped, but it's still on an uptrend. It's just trying to make it back to where it was before tariffs scare. Looks promising. Same thing with this one. This one's staying level. Too high. Down. That one just looks like everything's lower than that for most of the year. Although their low is $3 or something. It could hit that again out of 14. But it's been as high as 52. I don't like that change. Too high, too close to the high. Okay, this one's back up on the uptrend. Up, up, up. And it's even got up today. Cool. But it looks like it was floating around here before the tariff scare. And that's what I'm kind of looking at these days. Is what did the tariff scare do to it? How much can it recover? Because there will be a recovery. Oh, wait. This has no dividends. Never mind. Gotta clean that list up. Not enough dividends. Oh, no history. What happened? Did I not clean this list? Did I not? I'm guessing when I made this list, I didn't like literally go through it. Look at that. No dividends, no history. Not enough history. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months of history. No dividends forgiven. No dividends. Ah, this one pays dividends. Up, 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 down a little bit, up, down. Started out high, now it's dropped below that. It's about where it was. It's like 1 penny above where it started, or below where it started. It's got this uptrend going. It's 1.3 million volume. Seasonality chart says that it would generally rise right now. Normally it would rise. So that right there confirms that I think it's going to come back up too. Okay, so I will put one share of this in. Buy one share, 1380. No fee. Okay, no trading fee. So it's now I wonder why it's telling me that. I said I have 1380, 13. Okay, yeah, 1379. Right, all right. 13.79 BANC. One share. I want 14 cents. So my target would be 80.93. 13.93. Yeah, BAND is gone. You're gone. Not enough history. All right, I'm gonna pause it right here. Go see what my mother-in-law needs, and I'll be right back. GG. Alright, I'm back. Let's see where we were at. Okay. This one here, we're still looking for one $15 or less stock that we can get into. This one's too close to the high, and so we're gonna pass. This one's working its way up. Dropped today, but it's almost back to normal. Was up high for one moment. Let's see, right here. Seems to do a lot of business in this area though. There is a chance it will go up. No. Well, look at that one. It's higher than normal, but I'm not sure why it's. Oh, wait. Never mind. There is no dividends here. No safety net. You know, pay investors. You know, get invested in. Oh, same thing here. Well, I forget. I'm going down, so it always replaces him. That's what. Nope. Okay. No. Yeah. Nope. You have to go back up to go back down. Nope. So while we're doing this, we're also clearing out our. I'm shortening this list, so I don't have to go through this again. No. No. I will not do the trades. Will not deal with you. Now this is just a personal reference, or personal preference, not reference. That stocks that I invest in should pay dividends up to 4 times a year. Technically, that one's not even supposed to be included because it's twice a year, and I need to stick to my guns. I'm not missing opportunities because I'm not going to try to get. I'm not one of those that's trying to get rich quick on some kind of speedy train. There's a lot of stocks out there. Wow. I didn't realize I never went through this list. I'm only in the B's. You know what? It's easier to go from the bottom. I've already said that before. So let's start at the bottom. And if we get up there, we get up there and we can delete some more of those. Alright, this company here. Rised up, dropped down, coming back. Could do some more rising. Could do some more dropping because it just did this small drop. Not comfortable. X-Ray. We just sold that. XP. We actually just sold that too. XHR. Up, up, up. Kind of coming back up. Gone down a little bit today. WWW. Everybody's dropping from their opening spot today. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was just okay. You had a loading issue. Okay. I thought for a minute there that we had one that had like hardly any history. Nope. No. Doing a lot of trading in this area. 5 million shares, but yet barely moves. Interesting. At 11:03, can I get 12 cents out of it? Let me zoom that in. What are the chances of getting that? It hasn't traded all week for that level. It's trying to get back up to that level, really. It's struggling. WBA, we'll keep track of that one. This was going on a nice little uptrend. Trying to get back to this peak. It was at 15, went down to 8. It's come back at 10. Question is, will it make it above, make it back to like 12? How high did it get today? Just in today alone? But that one go up. Okay, this one's got some action. Drop, drops, moving it up, moving up. It's at 938. It's been as high as 9. Can I get 9 cents out of it? It seems to do a lot of trading above this mark. All except for the tariff scare, it's mostly been higher than this. This tells me that there is a good chance it will go higher because it normally is higher. I'll buy one share at 938. $936 I actually got it. Okay. The wrong one. VINP. Yay, VINP, you actually fit my criteria. You have at least 2 days up because you are going up, back up from this, and you have 4 payments of dividends per year as a insurance kind of. And the best of all, you have an opportunity to make me 1% or more this week. At 936. That means that my target will be 10 cents more at 946. And auto sell at 966. So create an alert. 136. And then somehow if it does it today, we want to sell it for 9. Doubt it'll do it today. 966 automatically. Could we be holding on to it for a little bit longer than this week? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It could take more than 2 days to sell it. Mondays are the best times to get in, but I always try to keep my money working. If I sold something and kept it till Monday, that you know that money's just sitting there doing nothing. I want to go to work for me. I worked hard for that money. I want that money to work hard for me. Okay. Now let's make sure that that makes about right. Yep. It's 2, 5. This shows there's like $10 missing. Oh, I should have bought another. Should have bought two of them. $135. There we go. That's better. Put my money to work. I bought that one penny cheaper, but you know what? That was bonus. If it hits that market, it's a bonus penny. $5.84, and that's what I have. Right about here. Actually, $4 something. So, oh, that's because I got 77 cents over in the being held, plus the self pay of $1. So, there's my $1.07. Mm-hmm. So that's about right. Now I'll go monitor something real quick. The Ford that I've had passed over. Okay. There's a couple of them that was passed over. This one right here was passed over. That's why there's no mark here. And this one, there it is. AG and C. When they get to the amount that I know I purchased from the other place before they were handed over here, I'll sell them and free up that money. Except for this one. I think this one is the one I keep. Can't remember. I have to go look at my records. the BANC I bought. There we go. No, see, I didn't set this one up. BANC should be targeted at 1393. Say again. That ain't right. Or maybe it is. I bought it at 1379 and it's already dropped. Wait, no, it's already gone up. Right there. Okay. Mathematically. Okay, so that is a 14 cents. So I need to add 28 cents. 14, 21 for a 3%. So 14.21, it'd make its 3% mark in auto sell. 14.21. 21. Okay, so if I'm on, I got my computer on, got my stuck, and I hear a ding. It will ding on this one if it hits $13.93. That's a 1% above what I purchased it for. I could sell it then and make my 1%. If I feel like it might rise more, I could wait. But if it automatically hits the 3% mark, around 3%, usually it's a little more because I always round up, it'll automatically sell for me. So that one's good. Now, before I end every day, I'm gonna make a habit of going through here and make sure all my marks are on here. One, that one, that one. Yep, I want to make sure that they all have their alerts and their limits. There we go. Okay. Just let me shrink that back up. So every stock now has an alert and a limit on it. Well, as always, if you've run across this and you have any questions or ideas, please leave me a comment. Um, I would really appreciate that. Any knowledge you can pass on to me, I will greatly take. I hope that I can pass on some knowledge to you. And like I said, this is just the way that I'm doing my trading because I am a poor man. You can see right here, well, $311, but actually part of that is from when I had my funds transferred from another company. Some of the stocks actually still came over, and I won't sell them because they're below what I purchased for them. Um, but like it was like the Ford, and there's one up here. The AGNC is one of them. Um, and there was another one, SPTS. SPTS right here. That is a mutual fund, and I think this one here is a mutual fund where I was going for dividends before I was doing the live trading of stocks. I was going for the constant dividends. Um, Actually, I might keep these because one of these I'm going to turn into where I put the self-pay money, get enough money to buy another share of the mutual funds until I reach what the amount I want to purchase me a new computer. That's what I want. I want a new computer. So that's kind of my goal right now. Besides the $4,000 to get 2,000 into stocks and use 2,000 a week to do option trading, increasing my the benefits. While getting that $4,000, I should get about 400 over here, and that'll help me towards a new computer. And when I put that money into something that will just sit there and grow dividends, it'll work for itself safely, or as safe as it can be. There is no guarantee. So looks like that's all of today's trading, and everything looks healthy. Everything looks good. It's Wednesday out of the week. We have 196 out of $2.27. So we have 0.96 divided by 2.27. We've earned 86% of our weekly goal, and we're only through 30. Well, we're only through 60% of the week. So we are ahead of schedule. In the next 2 days, if can we reach this goal? That's going to be that's Friday's always kind of the cliffhanger. I don't think I ever reached this number by well, okay, we've only been doing this 3 weeks. This is day 9, but we have not reached this number on like Thursday. But it is cool to try. Well, I thank everyone for watching. And as I said, if you have any thoughts, ideas you want to pass on, let me know. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them. And I appreciate you finding this video and watching it. Till then.